How's Drew? Is he gonna work the night shift tonight?
Yeah, I guess so. Why wouldn't he?
Well, I thought he might be a little banged up from the crash and that he may not be able to make it.
Crash? When?
Well, this afternoon on his bike. I thought you knew.
No. Is he all right?
I think so.
Does Nora know about this?
She was at the hospital. I guess she just didn't want you to worry.
Oh, like I got nothing else to do in this place anyway. I tell you, I am no good to anybody. My wife, my son, there's people out there right now that need me, and I'm stuck in this hole. I gotta get out of here.
My husband's life's at stake and I'm a mess.
No, you're not a mess. But you are wrong about Taya.
Oh.
Look, she's smart,
Yeah.
she's aggressive.
She's married to Todd.
I know who her husband is. I also know who her brother is.
Yes, the other SOB in town who's out to get Bo.
Come on, Nora, this is a hat trick. She's a good lawyer. She'll help us keep tabs on our two biggest problems, and this is a PR hit from heaven.
I have heard your reasons.
And they make sense.
But you're not hearing me. I don't want Taya on Bo's defense team.
It's not your call. Your husband hired me to defend him. I think Taya would help.
Sam?
No. You've got to stop making this personal. If you can't do that, then...
Well, I don't think that's my problem. I think that's yours.
You're right. You're right. Fine. You're right. I'm not being fair to you or Bo. I can't possibly give him my best work, and of course my best work includes hiring the team I want.
Sam, you can pick any team you want to pick. Any team you want to pick. As long as it's not Taya.
You, want a glass? You might be able to hear better.
How about a shotgun mic and some headphones?
Jess? Oh, Taya.
Mom, what are you doing here?
Honey, do you have any idea what time it is?
Yeah, I have a watch.
Ah, good. They're not very effective watches unless you actually look at them from time to time. It's after 8 o'clock.
I'm at work.
I think the workday is over, darling, and I would like you to come home, okay? Whoa, what brings you here?
A job interview, actually. I've offered to help defend Bo.
You?
That was basically Nora's reaction. Sam's interested, though. They're in there right now, thrashing it out.
Why in God's name would you do this?
Do you know of a bigger criminal case in Landview?
No, neither does Todd. Can't wait to hear what he had to say about it.
This is about my career. It's not about my marriage. Todd has the son, and lately all I've had is Todd, and frankly, that's not healthy for either one of us.
So you're going to resume your career by working on Bo's defense?
Like I said, Vicky, this is the hottest game in town.
And your husband is at the way other end of the field. Which kind of makes me wonder, are you doing this to get back your career or get back at your husband?
Thanks. All right. What's up?
She was pregnant.
Who? Taya?
No, not Taya. Georgie Phillips was pregnant.
Where did you get that?
From Drew, who I sent you after.
Todd, that means whoever killed...
Killed the baby, too. And I'm gonna crucify him for it, I swear. Look, if this is too much for you, you know.
Me?
Yeah, because...
No, I'm okay, but, thank you.
Whatever. The Buchanans. All this time trying to nail me for nothing, and now I'm gonna nail Bo Buchanan. For good.
You didn't have to spring for supper, Max.
Oh, yes, I did. In fact, I owe you a lot more than supper. After all you did to help me get those kids back. You know, I was down in North Carolina, got a chance to think about how just lucky I was, and to a large part that was thanks to you. Just sorry I couldn't bring the kids back up with me. I figured I better get some things straightened out before I bring them home for good.
Don't wait too long. You never know what could happen.
Yeah. I still need to straighten some things out first. You know, had to sell everything to raise the ransom.
I remember.
Yeah, I just need a project, you know, a good opportunity. You know what? I think I've come across one. I got these kids at LU. They've come up with this new programming language for the internet. I mean, this is a sweet deal. They got no business sense at all. They can use me all upside. Well, I just need to raise some core investors.
What do you want to bet? Those two lowlifes in there planning their next dirty move against my son, Bo. I would do anything to put a stop to them permanently.
You know, Todd, I don't think I've ever seen you so upset over a story.
This isn't just a story. This is more than a story.
I know it's about the baby.
This is not about the baby. I don't care about the baby. This is about Buchanan, the whole damn family. I want the Buchanans to know what it feels like to get stomped on. They're protecting one of their own. They're protecting a killer. Bo Buchanan is a killer. That's what this is about. That's all that this is about.
Guy.
You're never leaving me.
Who should be committed. A dangerous affair. ABC Sunday.
Thank you, John. So, do we have any other source besides Drew?
Don't need another source. Drew saw the report. He's the killer's kid. And the guy's too dumb to lie. I believe him.
You know, Todd, I'm not, you know, the editor here. I'm just a reporter. It's your paper,
Right.
and you get to call it here. But I think this could be dynamite.
Really great, thanks.
No, I'm saying that this is important. We want to give them something that they can't shrug off.
Who? The Buchanans?
Yes. We gotta make sure this is rock solid. Get the autopsy report ourselves and make sure it says exactly what Drew says is in there.
So I can quote it in my story.
Then no one can say, there goes the sun making stuff up, and you know it's gonna go national.
And then the whole country will come to me and I'll tell them what happened. Bo Buchanan knocked her up. She came to him, said there was a problem, so he took care of it. The Buchanan way.
Yeah.
I should kill you, man. I should rip out your lungs and shove them back down your damn throat.
Hey, so
Stay the hell out of this, Blair. You think you can do a hatchet job in my son and get away with it? I'll bury you, along with that garbage rag you call a newspaper.
Asa, what are you doing? Let go of him or I'll call security and have you thrown out. I mean it.
Over.
Thank you.
I don't need you either. Okay. Let's settle this.
What are you doing?
I'll tell you what I'm doing. Okay. This is signed. Fill in the amount.
What are you trying to buy?
That rag you call a newspaper. Whatever you want for it, I'll pay. Just so I can have the pleasure of shutting the damn thing down.
Whew. I haven't seen Asa this angry since you two were married and he thought I was sleeping with you.
Yeah, well, I have.
No doubt. You and your boss do tend to bring out the worst in the old man.
You know, Todd, he didn't start this.
Come on, Blair. He's been like a dog with a bone on this murder.
Todd's just doing his job.
Oh, yeah, right. A real man of principle.
You know, what's wrong with making sure that no one gets away with murder, hmm?
Make it sound like you think Bo did it.
Well, I have...
Mr. Holden,
yeah?
Your credit card was declined. It's over the limit.
Well, just give him one that's not maxed out already, that's all.
That was the one that wasn't maxed out, thank you.
I'll take that.
Look, Renee, no, I can't keep living off of your handouts.
I'm just helping a friend.
Yeah, well, it seems like you're helping this friend all the time.
That is not true.
You've already done enough, okay?
Max, your son and your daughter were kidnapped. What other choice did you have?
Well, instead of selling everything, I could have gone straight to Bo instead.
You were under tremendous pressure. You did the best you could.
Yeah, some best I'm doing. I wouldn't have a house to live in if it weren't for you. You're too decent to kick me out.
Max.
Even Gabrielle, she's an ex-con. She can put a roof over Al's head. I can't do the same for my twins.
Yeah, but you will. You'll turn things around.
Of course he will. You're gonna go start another business, come roaring back just as always. And I just wish that my assets were a little bit more liquid right now.
I just wish I had some assets.
Listen to me. This is my problem and nobody else's. And I'm gonna solve it tonight.
I already told you I'm not interested.
You should be. You should take the money and run. Because you will never climb out of the sewer in this town. Everybody hates your damn guts.
You think I'm gonna back off when I'm this close to nailing your boy?
You listen to me, you piece of slime.
No, I'm not gonna listen to you. I'm through listening. I'm not gonna run off, and I'm not gonna get scared off, and I'm not gonna get bought off. I am very close to getting the goods on your son.
You really think anybody is gonna believe a miserable, lying rapist like you?
Every potential juror in this city will believe me. And by this time tomorrow, they will know that Bo Buchanan killed that girl, and they will know why.
I never trusted Taya before she married Todd. I certainly don't trust her now.
Taya has never given me any reason not to trust her.
Well, you've got to trust my judgments and my experiences with her. I do not want Taya weakening Bo's defense.
Did it ever occur to you that maybe you are weakening Bo's defense?
Excuse me?
I think maybe your judgment is impaired by your emotional connections
We're not talking about emotional connections here. I'm talking about facts. Taya has acted in unethical ways before. I will not have her undermining Bo's defense for her own personal gain.
Well, she's never crossed me. I think she deserves the chance.
No!
Would you listen to yourself, Nora? For God's sake, you are way out of line. You understand me? Your husband hired me to save him.
If you hired Taya, then you do not have Bo's best interests at heart.
That's ridiculous.
It's her or me, Sam.
I can't work like this.
Fine. You're right, you can't. You're fired.
You can't fire me. Bo's my client.
Bo may be our client, but he's my husband.
Fine. You're right. I quit. Well, there's been a change of heart.
Did Nora agree?
Actually, she fired me.
What? She can't do that. She isn't the client.
I know. I quit.
Oh, no. No, Sam.
No. It's better this way. We can't work together.
Oh, no, don't say that. I'm sure you can work it out.
No, I don't think so, Vicki. I don't think so. I think that Bo will be better served by having a different lawyer. I do. And I will tell him that before I leave town.
Please reconsider.
No. You know, I belong back in Chicago, really. I have 2 kids there I've barely seen, and as a matter of fact, one of them is not even talking to me because I haven't talked to him in so long. So I think I belong back there. We'll see you.
Oh, boy. Well, I better go see how Nora is. Will you wait for me and I'll take you home?
No, Mom, I'm finished here. I'm gonna go home. I will be fine.
I'll walk you out.
All right, be careful. Nora? Are you okay? I saw Sam outside. He told me what happened.
Good, then you've been brought up to speed.
Nora.
We can't work together, Vicki.
I thought you guys were doing fine.
At first. And then, Sam just doesn't understand.
Right.
He wants to hire Taya. He wants to work with her. I cannot work with Todd's wife, not on this one.
Okay. Just a thought here, but is the problem really your feelings about Todd? Or is it possibly your feelings for Sam?
Damn you, Manning. I'm warning you. You are playing with my son's life.
Yeah, like you played with Georgie Phillips' life. And look what happened to her.
He didn't touch that girl. And you had better stop the smear campaign. Or I swear, I will stop it for you. One way or the other. That is a damn promise.
please.
You had better warn that lunatic you work for. He crosses me again. He is a dead man. I always knew that Blair was lower than dirt, but I never thought that scum Manning would have to look up to see her.
Blair is just doing her job.
Don't give me that crap. She was pure evil before she ever met Manning. Oh, I know, you sniffed around her for years.
No, I haven't.
That doesn't change who she is. Do you think she got that job working with that scum by accident? They are soulmates, Max. From hell.
You missed all the fun.
Well, I think Ace's little outburst just proved my point that we cannot go to print until we have rock-solid proof.
Go get that autopsy report.
Me?
Yeah, you, that's your job. I sent you after Drew Buchanan, you came back with nothing. I cracked the kid in like 5 minutes. I'm starting to think you're not as good at your job as I thought you would be when I hired you.
Well, why are you suddenly jumping down my throat?
You like your job, Blair? Do you like your job? Do you?
Yeah, yes.
Then go do it.
I tell you, Max, I do not trust those two.
You won't get an argument from me. But listen, what about this proposition?
What proposition?
The internet startup?
I don't give a damn about any internet. All I care about is Bo. But you do have something I'd like to invest in. Your friendship with Blair.
Look, we all know you didn't do this. We'll find the guy your wife saw. That's the killer.
All right, when you do, though, just make sure everything is done by the book, all right? We are cops, we're not vigilantes. Make sure everybody in the department knows that comes from me, including Drew.
Why? What's he been up to?
Well, he's raw, he's angry right now. Thinks he can break this whole case on his own. Just don't let him do anything stupid, okay?
Right. Commissioner, there's something that I need.
Hey, just a second. Well, hello, Taya. What are you doing here?
I need to talk to you in private. So how are you holding up?
Never better. What's so important that you couldn't wait until tomorrow morning?
Your defense team is falling apart. And I may be the only one who can save it and you.
I don't have any feelings for Sam. All of my feelings are for my husband, Bo.
Yes,
I
know.
love my husband more than I love my own life. All I want is to get him out of that miserable jail. It's the whole reason for my being, Vicki. It's the reason why I get up in the morning. It's the reason why I get dressed. It's why I eat. So all I do is live for Bo. To free him.
Yeah, I know that. I know that. I'm just wondering when Sam became a part of it.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna do this alone.
Oh, no, you're not. That's ridiculous. You can't do that, Nora. Come on, Nora, you can't defend your own husband. You agreed to have Sam as Bo's lawyer. You're the one who convinced Bo that not only was Sam the best lawyer he could get, he's the one he should have.
I was wrong.
Well, you're not going to want to hear this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Bo has so much at stake right now that none of us can afford to pull any punches. So if you've actually really changed your mind about Sam and you don't think he's a good lawyer, then fine. But if you have not changed your mind, if you still think he is the best lawyer for Bo, then you have to find a way to work with him, and you have to do it now, because your husband's life is at stake.
What does my friendship with Blair have to do with anything?
Bo, you owe him big time, Max.
I know. Told Clint I'd do whatever I could to help him out.
All right. I'm the one taking you up on your offer.
So where does Blair come in?
There's one thing I learned a long time ago, Max. You must stay one step ahead of the competition. You got to know what they're going to do before they do it. And now, our competition is Manning and his paper.
I'm still not getting this.
It's simple. If I can't stop Manning, I must know what he's up to. Blair knows.
No. Look, Bo is my friend, and Blair is my friend. I will not play one against the other.
This is not about your ethics, Max. It's about saving my son's life. And yours.
What?
You don't think I know that you've hit rock bottom? You need me, Max, as much as I need you. Maybe even more. So, do we have a deal?
And then Nora fired him.
Fired my lawyer.
I pointed that out, but Sam didn't seem to want to continue to work on the case, given the circumstances.
Circumstances being Nora.
I thought since I brought all of this on, I should be the one to tell you.
It's not your fault. They let their feelings get in the way of their work.
Yeah, but I forced the issue. That's why I wanted to propose a solution.
I'm listening.
I respect Nora's legal skills, but she cannot defend you by herself. She's not objective about this, and it's obvious she and Sam can't work together. So it seems to me that you need someone on your case defending you who's not involved the way they are. Someone who simply wants to win.
Like you.
I'm not saying I'm a better lawyer than Nora. And I'm sure as hell not saying I'm a better lawyer than Sam. But I will keep my eye on the ball, which is you.
Do you think I did it?
I don't really know. And I don't really care. That may cost me this job, but it is the truth. Nora wants to convince everyone in Lambview that you're innocent. All I want is one juror to have reasonable doubt that you're guilty.
You really are all about winning, aren't you?
At this point, aren't you?
What the hell are you doing here?
We want to know live. Anything you ask is a good question, America.
On Good Morning America.
Tomorrow.
I asked you a question, Taya.
I was simply explaining my position.
You don't have a position, but it's obvious you'll do whatever it takes to get one.
Look, Nora.
I would like to speak to my husband alone. Do you mind?
Of course. Sorry.
Can you believe that woman's chutzpah?
Why didn't you tell me what happened to Drew?
Because he's okay, and I didn't want you to worry.
Is there anything else you're not letting me worry about?
Well, thank you, Taya. I'm sure she already told you that I fired Sam, didn't she?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Why?
Because he wanted to hire her. And she's a weasel. Look how she came running right over here.
You convinced me that I should trust Sam. This is even when I had some reasons why I didn't think I should. Why can't you trust him?
I do. I can.
But if Sam trusts Taya...
No, see, that's where I draw the line. Sam has a soft spot in his heart for Todd. But you and I both know better.
So this is just about Todd?
Yes, that's all it's about. I trusted you about Georgie. Why can't you trust me about Sam?
I did. And that's why I hired the guy in the first place. So you convinced me that I needed Sam. Now Sam thinks he needs Taya.
Well, he's wrong. Todd is doing everything he can every morning to bury you on the front page of his newspaper. Every time I look at it, I just want to lose it.
Well, that's the thing. See, Taya won't lose it. She'll keep her eye on the ball. And Sam feels that way too. Now, why can't you? Or maybe this isn't about just Todd and Taya.
Well, then what is it about?
You.
Max, I know you're tapped out.
I see you and Renee have no secrets.
Oh, please, you think I need Renee to let me know your credit's shot? Do you really think I believed you when you said you were buying dinner to thank me? I told you. I know the score before the game starts. I knew you were gonna hit me up for one of those get-rich-quick schemes. I had you checked out.
Swell.
I'll tell you, this is good news for you, Max. I can solve all your money problems forever. All it's gonna cost you is a little, sex appeal.
You want me to seduce Blair for money?
For Bo. The money's my way of saying thanks.
He said, if I did something like that, you know what that would make me?
Yes, a businessman, a family man who wants his kids back home.
You know, you're about the only one I know that can make betrayal sound like a noble deed.
Wait a minute, let me tell you something. Blair is the loose moral compass. Think of this. All I want you to do is tell me which way it's pointing so I can be ready.
Look, I know I said I'd do whatever I could to help Bo, but I can't do this.
Max, she's a beautiful woman. And I know from painful experience how much she craves a man.
She's my friend.
Are you telling me that you would never use a friend, Max? That Blair wouldn't use one either? Let me ask you a question. If I made this proposal to Blair, what do you think she would do?
Well, you look like a man with a lot on his mind.
Actually, I'm trying to clear my mind out right about now.
Well, would it help if you unloaded some information on me?
I doubt it. Thanks.
I just have a few questions about the case.
Does anyone in this town ever talk about anything other than that case?
No, they don't. Do you mind if I sit down?
Please.
Really, I just want one little comment about Georgie Phillips' autopsy report.
That hasn't been made public yet.
Well, maybe not officially.
You've seen it?
Let's just say we know what's in it.
Look, you tell Todd that he is crazy if he prints anything in that before it's corroborated.
See, now that's exactly why I came to you, so I can just go home and get my beauty sleep.
You don't strike me as someone who needs any beauty sleep. You could do without it for months, I think.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Now, just to answer one little question.
I gotta say, I do admire someone who's not swayed by flattery.
Well, thanks. One question, and you can flatter me all night long, okay?
Blair.
What?
I haven't seen the report. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm waiting. Flattery, you know, all night long.
Okay, I'll see what I can come up with.
You know, I truly can't think of one conversation I had lately that hasn't been about this case. So if you have any suggestions. Mom! Todd, are you here? And where are you?
Friday.
All right, Max. Are you in or are you out?
I already told you I would help Bo however I can, but this... I can't do it, no.
Oh, Max, we've had our differences in the past, I know. But I've always admired you for your expertise. And I know that it's not easy raising a family alone at your age, never knowing where your next meal is coming from. So I suggest to you that you think long and hard before you pass up this offer, because it could be your last. Put Holden's bill on my account.
You know, Sam, I want to thank you.
For what?
Well, if it weren't for you, I would still be having those horrible supervised visits with Star and just getting to spend as much time with her as I'm getting to lately. It's the best thing that's happened to me in a long time.
Well, I think you should thank Todd. He's the one that came up with that.
No. If it weren't for you, he wouldn't be doing that. And I just want to tell you that I appreciate you, and I am glad that you came to town.
I'm glad somebody is. Thanks.
You know, Sam, if you need somebody to talk to, I am a good listener. We could maybe get out of this place and go someplace quiet, if you want.
Well, thank you. But actually, I have to pack.
To where?
I'm going to Chicago, actually. I've got to go back.
Is there an emergency or something?
No. It's, no. You're good. I mean, you're not that good, but you're good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do. You know something, Blair?
What?
Another night, it would have been fun.
Sam!
I gotta go. Good night.
Okay. Oh, Don, do me a favor, please. Send your nicest bottle of champagne and caviar for two to Mr. Rappaport's suite, and with a note. All right? You got a pen? Got it. Okay. It's not too late for tonight to be another night. And tell him I'll wait for his answer. Thank you, John. Cool.
Thinking deep thoughts?
Not really. So, did you get anywhere with Asa?
Not really. Want me to take you home?
Well, Max, with any luck, I might not be going home tonight.
No, I don't suppose you would have called, right? No. I quit, yes. I quit. I quit. Whoa, pal, I think you got the wrong room there.
No, this is from the lady downstairs.
What lady downstairs? I don't,
Sure.
It's not too late for tonight to be another night.
The lady said she'll wait for an answer.
What are you accusing me of?
Nothing. I'm trying to understand why you're doing what you're doing.
What I'm trying to do is get you out of here in case you hadn't noticed.
Honey, you don't have to be
Well,
defensive.
it's generally the way I act when people attack me.
Let's back up just for a second, can we?
Well, let's try it.
You fired Sam because he wanted to hire Taya.
That's right.
Seems just a little bit drastic.
I had strong feelings about his decision-making, okay?
So do I. And that's why I think it's a mistake. And I think it might be a way that you could keep some feelings you may have for Sam at arm's length.
That's ridiculous. I have told you exactly where I stand with Sam. You know your problem is you've been in this room too long.
Wasn't my idea.
Well, I'm doing everything I can to get you out of here so I can take you home and we can go back to our incredible, if not exasperating life that we have.
That's good to hear.
I'm glad you think so. It's the truth, so believe it. Because you're the only thing on my mind. The only thing in my heart is you.
Come here, Red. You know I love you. I'm just trying to understand why you're pushing Sam and anybody else who wants to help you. Why are you pushing them away?
They don't... I don't want to lose you. I don't want to lose you, Bo. I'm just scared.